In this lesson, I'm going to do a couple of questions on quadratic functions. So the first one is the y is equal to 2x squared minus 4x plus 1. So the quadratic function is given in a standard form and you have to change it into vertex or complete it the square form. And this is the form when we change this into a vertex form. So the first step we are going to do here is, so first thing is I'm going to rewrite this and I'm going to write this 1 at a distance. There are different ways of doing it. I prefer to do this way. Now the first step you should do after, the first step is to take this 1 to write down this 1 little further from the quadratic term and the linear term, and after that you have to make the coefficient of x square as 1. So I'm going to take 2 common, so this is equal to x square minus 2x and plus 1. Now to do x square minus 2x, we need to do is, so this is your let's say this is your x square. X square means it's a square with an area of x, and 2x means it's a rectangle here. So this is x, area of each rectangle is x and x. And now you need to find out, so this is your x and this is your 1 because the area of the triangle is x, and so this is x as well, this is 1. So now we need to see how many unit tiles do we need to complete this as a square. And here you can see here, because we want this as x plus 1, this one also x plus 1. If it's a square, each side has to be x plus 1. This is already x, so here we need 1 unit tile. So this is 1, so that this also becomes x plus 1 and this also becomes x plus 1. So which means we need to add 1 unit tile to make this as, and if I change this, this will become x plus 1 whole square. So to change this into x plus 1 whole square, what I need to do is I need to add 1 and I need to subtract, because if I'm adding anything, I also need to subtract that. So I'm adding 1 here and then I have to subtract 1 from here. Okay, so but since we are doing, it's 2 in front, so in fact we added 2 and we subtracted 2, but you don't have to worry about that. So here then you can see this one, this becomes, so this is equal to 2. I'm going to use another bracket because this 2 is going to be multiplied with these 3 terms, which is going to be x plus 1 whole square plus, and then you have negative 1 here. So that's why we need now, instead of 1 bracket, now we need 2 brackets here. So this is plus 1. Now you know how to open this. So this will become 2 times x plus 1 whole square minus 2 plus 1. And I can simplify it further, and this becomes negative 1. And now we can also check it. If I want to check it, this becomes x square a square plus 2ab plus 1 minus 1, and 2x squared plus 4x plus 2 minus 1. So 2x squared plus 4x plus 1. And okay, so this is, sorry, this should be, because this is x squared minus 2x plus 1, so this should be negative 1. So this is negative 1. See, by checking, we found our mistake here. So this should be x squared plus 1 minus 2x, and that's how you get minus 4x. So be careful here, because what we did here is, this is minus 2x, which means this is going to be x minus 1 whole square. So whatever is the sign of the coefficient of x is the sign which you get for the whole square. So this should be x minus 1 here. Okay. So this is how we change it into completing the square. And now the next one is, the next question is, using technology. You can use any technology here. You can use Desmos, or I'm going to show you how to use GDC, your GDC here. And you have to graph this using your GDC, and then you have to label all the key features. And the key features for quadratic functions is x-intercepts, y-intercepts, axis of symmetry, and vertices. I'm going to talk about them. Firstly, let me plot that. So y is equal to, now you have x square, so this is x square plus 3x, and then you have negative 4. Okay, and now I'm going to graph it So the graph looks like this, and now we need to sketch this graph. So if I sketch this graph, it's a sketching, so we don't have to be very careful. So here you can see the the x-intercept here is 1 and -1, 2, 3, -4. So this is 1 and this is equal to -4. And then you can see y-intercept here is 1, 2, 3, 4. So somewhere here, let's say. And so this is what you need to do when you sketch. This is your x-intercepts. So x-intercepts in this case is 1 and -4. So 1, 0 and -4, 0. Y-intercept in this case is 0, -4. And now this is slightly here. The axis of symmetry is midway of this 1 and -4. So 1 -4 over 2, that is going to be -3 over 2, so -1.5. So if I draw here, let me see if I can draw. Okay, no. So here, if I go to, okay, graph, draw. If I draw a vertical line and I want to do x, okay, it's not. So if I draw a vertical line and here, so you can see this is the axis of symmetry. Okay, it should be -1.5 exactly, but you get an idea. So axis of symmetry is the line which divides the graph into two equal halves. Okay, so and the vertex in this case is going to be the axis of symmetry passes through the x point of the vertex. So x point of the vertex in this case is -1.5, and then to find y, so the vertex is -1.5, and now you can have, to find the y point, you can substitute -1.5 into this equation and you will get your y point of the axis of symmetry. Okay, the next one is using technology and algebraically to find the point of intersection of y is equal to x squared minus 4 and y is equal to 2x minus 1. So first I'm going to do using technology here. So y is equal to x to the power x squared minus 4, and then you have 2x minus 1, and then, sorry, not enter, graph. Now you can, when you are doing this question, you have to sketch it. So I'm just going to sketch this. It's just a sketch. I'm not doing it very carefully. So now we need to find the point of intersection, this and this. Now to find the point of intersection, we go to second trace, and then there is intersection. So we will use these cursors to move this to the point of intersection. Now since we are dealing with two curves, so that's why we need to make guess 2 times. So first curve, enter, second curve, enter, and then guess, again enter. And this gives you the point of intersection. X is equal to 3, y is equal to 5. So this one is 3, 5. And similarly, you need to do the same thing again. So graph, and then you go to second calc, and then again go to intersect. And now we need to move to the another intersection. So here, now again, enter 1 time, 2 times, and 3 times. So you get x is -1 and y is -3. So this one is -1, -3. So these are the point of intersection. Now I'm going to do this using algebraical way. So y is equal to x squared minus 4 and y is equal to 2x minus 1. So both of them is y, which means both of them has to be equal. Now we need to move everything on one side. So minus 2x plus 1 is equal to 0. So x squared minus 2x minus 3 is equal to 0. Now we need to see if we can factorize it. 1 and 3. So we need minus 2x. So that should be negative 3. So x plus 1, x minus 3 is equal to 0. So x is negative 1 and x is equal to 3. Now when x is negative 1, to find the value of y, you can substitute in any of the equations, but I'm going to substitute in y is equal to 2x minus 1. So 2 into negative 1 minus 1 minus 2 minus 1, which is negative 3. So we got negative 1 and negative 3, which is correct. And when x is 3, again, 2 times 3 minus 1, 6 minus 1, which is 5. So y is equal to 5. So 3 and 5. This is also correct. That's it for today's lesson.